Jai Shri Mataji. Good morning, everyone. Let's all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. We'll recite Shri Ganesh Mantra.
साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः।
Let's bring our right hand on the Mother Earth. Shri Mataji, kindly balance my left channel. Mother, kindly take away all the imbalances, all the negativities, all the concerns of my past into the Mother Earth through my right hand. Shri Mataji, kindly purify and enlighten my Ida Nadi. Mother, you are Shri Ganesha. Kindly establish all the qualities of Shri Ganesha within me. Let's bring our right hand back on the lap, left hand towards the sky. Shrimataji, kindly balance my right channel. Mother, kindly take away all the imbalances, all the negativities, all my excessive futuristic planning attitude into the sky element through my left hand. Shrimataji, kindly purify and enlighten my Pingla Nadi. Shrimataji, you are Sri Hanumana. Kindly establish all the qualities of Sri Hanumana within us. Let's bring our hands back on the lap. Let's take our attention on our Sahasrara. Shrimataji, kindly establish my self-realization. Shrimataji, kindly allow us to feel your lotus feet on our Sahasrara. Shrimataji, kindly establish me in the thoughtless awareness state. In this meditative state, we will now hear Shrimataji's speech.
You are the reflector of Sahaja, not me. You have to reflect Sahaja. But such people are always in joy and wisdom. Sri Ganesha is the giver of wisdom. Wisdom. How to behave at what time. How to say at what time. How far to go with everything. It just should become innate, Sahaj. You don't have to work it out, but should know. Now I'm a Sahajogini. Every morning, you should tell yourself, I'm a Sahajogini. So, how far I should go? How should I behave? I should behave. What should be my attitude? All this can be very easily understood if you develop this lotus of wisdom. How does a lotus come out? There is a seed, it sprouts. That's how the wisdom. There is already the seed within you. All of you have got. And now it has started opening because you are realized souls. Allow your wisdom to take over. So, how do you do it? There's one way I would say. Supposing mother had this problem, what she would have done? Very good idea. How she would have dealt with it. You may then say that we don't understand mother's style, so she's full of tricks. Correct, I am. But there's a very simple way of doing it. Okay, I surrender it to my wisdom. And the wisdom itself that is in you is active. It will work. This point also we should understand. Wisdom within you is active. There was one gentleman working at the airport in London. He's a Sahajogi, but he doesn't come to the collective, he has no time. So somebody said something harsh to him. Went home and he said that it's not good. He said to me, you see, after all, I'm a Sahajogi. And next day, he heard the fellow has fallen from his bike. The gentleman might not have understood that because he said all these things, that's why this has happened. But he knew, because deities are all with you. So in wisdom, you understand that all the deities are just with you. And whatever happens to you, they are before you. Nobody can harm you. Nobody can touch you. You are so protected. Lotuses are not protected. You are so protected that anybody tries to harm you, immediately there's protection. Also, your own protection is there, as I said, that you jump into thoughtless awareness. We harm ourselves more than anybody else can sometimes. One friend of mine I knew, she was from very childhood, she was like that. Always crying for everything. Always she used to cry. For nothing at all, because she was such a spoiled child that she used to always cry. And I was surprised to see at a very young age she became blind. I said, how did you become so blind? She had to use a very thick glass and all that. She said, I used to cry so much, you remember? I said, that I remember. But did you cry even after school? Yes, I was always crying like this. So it's kind of a personality you develop that I like that, I just cry. But why not develop a personality that I am always in joy? Anything I see, I feel joy. Anything I hear, I feel joy. Then this lotus of your fragrance will improve. And then activity of your wisdom will be that you will take all that is very beautiful. Easily, you'll get all that is very satisfying, very joyous. It's kind of an activity of this wisdom within you, which thus leads you to to people who are extremely nice, to situations which are very beautiful, where you discover nice things. Or to such beautiful creations that you would never expect to see. It's very, very important to understand that you tell me, Mother, this miracle happened, that miracle happened. It's nothing. It's your own wisdom, your own spirit is working it out. You don't have to do anything. Only thing you have to remember that you are a Sajogini and your character should be that of a Sajogini, that your ideas should be that of a Sajogini. Same with Sajogis. Sajogis, being men, they don't show much. But there are certain other ways of showing his temper. They get into tempers. And sometimes the tempers are so much that you just start looking what's the matter with the person. One side the tempers, another side the crying. I mean, in between what remains, I don't know. Both things are absolutely not needed. You have to correct people to say things. Just now I had to say something, I've said it, finished. But it's not anger. It just, I have to act. The difference is like this. I'm not involved in it. Even if I cry, I'm not involved. I'm just crying. Even if I'm angry, I'm not really angry. I'm just trying to be angry in an acting. That's what happens. You do not get involved into it. But if you get involved into your anger, then the joy is finished, completely finished. Some people think also that if you are joyous, you have to be very serious. Not at all. What is there to be serious? What is so serious in this world? Everything is stupidity. I don't find anything serious in this world. And I can't keep serious for more than 3 minutes. Sometimes people take advantage of that, but what can I do? That's my nature. What is so serious? You don't have to create sun, you don't have to create moon, you don't have to create Mother Earth. What's so serious? What great jobs have you to do? Everything is there for you. Just enjoy. What is there to be so serious? Some people, try to impress also by their seriousness. Once I saw a lady standing very seriously thinking. I said, what is the problem? I don't know how to broom this thing. So I don't have a broom. I said, such a big problem is there, as if the heavens are falling. Doesn't matter, today you don't do it. You can do it tomorrow. What is so important? I mean, if you don't have something, it's all right. No, I must do it. You see, I'm very house proud. I said, that's the main problem, which is serious. So because you suffer from some serious, stupid problems, that's why you become serious. And by becoming serious, if you think your problems will be solved, they will not. At the same time, I must tell you, we should not be frivolous. We should not be vulgar and not frivolous. That's not. See these flowers. Look at them. They're shaking with my vibrations. But look at them in their own dignity. They are going to die tomorrow. They are not bothered. As long as they are all right there in their own place, giving you pleasure and happiness, finished. What is the use of a light? Let us see as a light as we are, to give the light. So we are here to give joy, happiness to everyone, to make everyone happy. There are so many ways of making others happy. And for that, we have to learn also. So many things we have to learn how to make others happy. And then when you make them happy, then you feel that joy within yourself. Oh, that's so happy. See their happiness. Then only this lotus opens out much more. Like a ripple moves and moves to the end of the shores, and then from the shore it returns back. In the same way, when your joy reaches the joy of others, then the ripples that come up make a beautiful pattern of your life. Just think of such situations where you did something good to others, been very nice to others, and then you found the joy in that person and how that joy came back to you. Think of that pattern that you felt so subtly in your life, how it is built in. Whenever you think of that time or that moment or that area, whole picture comes to you. And you think, what a time. But that time is eternally within you, all the time. And that's why is Diwali so important. You are all, as I said, you are my light. And the light is there, which is an eternal light. These lights will be finished. We'll have to light them every year, not you people. You have eternal light. And this light is going to spread joy. What's the problem of this world? The whole problem, you take it. There's no joy. Simple as that. There's no joy. If they had joy, they would not have done all these nonsensical things. There's no joy. When you have joy, you don't want to fight, you don't want to do anything that is harmful, you don't want to say anything harsh to anyone. Not only that, but you do not want to have something that will spoil this Mother Earth or which will bring ecological problem. No, you just don't want it. Don't want to do anything because it harms others. People feel unhappy about it, whether it is here, India, anywhere. You just feel that, why should I do such a thing which is not so congenial to others? I mean, it's not joy giving. So when you have joy, you have to be joy giving. And if you are not joy giving, that means there's something lacking in your Sajoga. And that's why we have to come up now. We have to become Sahajoginis and Sahajogis. That is joy giving society. We can change our name if you like, if not, Sahajoga is good. Joy giving association. Now also we should find out what kills the joy. That's important. What kills the joy? First, I said we must have wisdom. Wisdom means that it gives you detachment. Detachment from all that is selfishness, self centeredness, self obsession, ego, all connected with self. Can you imagine? Selfish, the self, means the spirit. Selfishness is what? Is the one that completely darkens the self. Because you think of yourself, your children, your family, that's all. At the most. Even that sometimes not this, sometimes it's only yourself. And when you start thinking like that. And when you start becoming smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, the lotus collapses. But to think about others is so great. In my case, it's different. If I think about myself, really, I tell you, I feel very happy, nice, joyous. I must tell you, I must confess. But some people I think of immediately, my chakras start catching. And I feel, oh God, why did I think of such a person? I mean, the chakras start moving fast for that person. Because this body is so generous that you can't imagine. Even if I see somebody, suddenly the chakras start working for that, as if I'm responsible for everybody's chakras which are gone off, which I am in a way, but to such an extent. But still, I think about people who are in trouble, about every one of you. Why? Why do I think? Because I know that if I can improve your chakras, you'll be happy. I don't have to logically go to that point, but just my body knows it. It works. It works and feels very happy. When I see somebody getting a realization, it's such a great joy to me. When I see somebody being relieved of the problem, such a joy to me. Because joy giving is the character, nature of spirit. If you do not allow your spirit to fulfill its own nature and its own character, spirit is not going to manifest itself. So you are the vehicle. You are the lamp, you can say, as far as the body, mind is concerned. But this light of spirit, if it has to manifest, then it has to be of a very unique type that it emits all its light outside. It gives light to others. And this light giving quality, you have to improve. Gradually, you'll be surprised only if you try in your life, in your relationships, in your endeavors, to give light to others, to make their lives better. Not to show off, not to be egoistical, but in a very loving, beautiful manner. You'll really understand that you are the spirit. Because spirit loves. It loves. And in love, you're forgiving, very forgiving. Sometimes, leaders get angry with me that I'm rather forgiving. What can I do? That's my nature, but can't help it. Because I love. If you love a person, you do forgive. You don't feel bad. Not to forgive is difficult, but to forgive is the best. At least when you forgive, there's no headache for you. So, this love, which is joy, actually, I think when this love melts and flows like a river and gives nourishment to all the surrounding trees on the shores, that is the time, is the completion of the individuality or a personality of that love. And that's the time it feels fulfilled. It's not just that you have a light in the corner But it has to flow, it has to move, it has to nourish. Love is not something dead, like a stone. When it melts, it encompasses everything, and everything becomes very beautiful with that. So, you have to first understand that life is for giving joy to others, because you are now saints and your light has to give joy. Little bit you have to bear. Yes, you have powers to bear. You have all the powers. And so I wish you good luck for the next year and great prosperity. May God bless you.
We'll recite the three Mahamantras.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला
We thank you, Shri Mataji, for this beautiful collective morning meditation. Let's all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji. There is a request for a Bandhan. Kindly give Bandhan for the success of a corporate program in HP Singapore today at 9 am. Let all the new seekers get their self-realization. We'll join again tomorrow at the same time for the collective morning meditation. Jai Shri Mataji.